Comets Hockey.
I can see we're getting banter from the crowd. Yeah, thanks. All right, Comet fans, here we go. Coming to you from Salt Lake City for the championship game of the Grizz Cup tournament. Comets have had quite a ride getting here. Won the first game, won the second game, tied the third game, and a tight semi game with the LA Kings. Playing a new team that we haven't seen before. This is Junction, Colorado. Looks like first shift is taking the ice here for the Comets. We got Whittle, Brody, Gregerson, Peddington, and Lynn out on the ice. Russell set the nets here. And looking to get underway. Comets coming in the Navy jerseys. Grand Junction in white. Gregerson with the face-off. All right, Comets gonna break this one up. Brody puts it into the offensive zone. Sends it up the ice. Grand Junction will take over, take it behind the net. Gregerson in for pressure. He's going to take the puck off the shin pad. It goes wide to the corner. Brody will hold the blue line. That one's going to come off the Grand Junction player.
Stay on your feet, don't stop trying, bro.
All right, so first shot on goal by Grand Junction. Connor will save that one. And a lineup here in the defensive zone. We got Dutton, McDade, Pepin, Stillers, and Sims out on the ice. Dutton for the faceoff. Dutton over to Pepin. Pepin's going to work this one up the boards. That's going to go past everybody. Ref calls a touch, so no icing there. Dutton's going to turn this one around. Oh, shot by McDade. That'll go wide of the net. Leo looking to hold the blue line. That one comes out. It's clear. Sims working this one forward. That one gets past his stick. Back to neutral ice we go. McDade into the offensive zone. Sends that one towards the net. Goalie will get a pad on that one, knock that one wide. Grand Junction takes over, breaks this out of the zone. It's going to come all the way back. No icing there. Hollenbach's going to send that one around to the corner. Hollenbach sends that one up the ice. Grand Junction will take over. Camping with the nice turnover. Camping causes a turnover. Center ice, skates it in, skates around the defender, works it around the goalie, finds an open corner. So Campin with a first goal puts Comets on the board. Unassisted goal by Campin. Campin, Gastrock came in up front. Wayman and Hollenbach back deep. Colby to Hollenbach. Hollenbach up the boards looking for Heyman. Grand Junction finds it first. Hollenbach to Gastrock. Gastrock pokes that one forward. Campen's going to chase that one down. Campen in the corner, looking to center. That one's going to come wide out. Comets clear. Calling back to Lynn. Lynn trying to work that one up the ice. Comets with a line change. We got Peddington, Lynn, Gregerson, Whittle, Brody out on the ice. Gregerson behind the Comet net. Sends it over to Whittle. Into pressure, center ice. Grand Junction's going to break that one out. Send it into the defensive zone. Peddington back. Sends it up to Gregerson. Gregerson into traffic. That's going to go back to the other side. But Lynn's going to scoop this one up. Lynn into the corner. Finds some room. Gets that up to Jeremy. Jeremy gets turned around at the blue line. John Junction. Working this one. All right, Grand Junction gets a shot off. That's a goal for Grand Junction. All right, that'll bring out Siller, Sims, Captain McDade, and Dutton. Let's go back. Let Connor know. Dutton with the faceoff. Grand Junction into the defensive zone. Dutton for pressure, causes the turnover. Diego sends that one up the ice. Grand Junction causes the turnover in the center. Shot towards the net. Connor will save. Dutton for the faceoff. Dutton over to Pepin. Pepin back to Sims. Sims up the ice. Grand Junction turns it over. That'll go over. Sillers picks it up. Working that to McDade. McDade with a little room. Pepin in for pressure. Oop. Grand Junction into the zone. Ooh, Grand Junction with the center. We didn't have the guy covered. Uh-oh, Grand Junction. That one's going to come off a stick weird. We got a line change by Comets. Gastrock, Campen, Heyman. Hollenbach, Wayman. Shot by Grand Junction. That'll be wide. Hollenbach to Heyman. Heyman up the boards. Tries to thread the middle. Heyman check hard into the boards. Wayman's going to hold the blue line. That'll finally come out of the zone. Hollenbach off the boards. Grand Junction will pick up. Good defense by Hollenbach. William up the boards. Shot from the blue line for Grand Junction. That'll be wide. Heyman picks up the puck, skates it behind the Comet net, moves the puck up to Campen. Campen in for pressure. Grand Junction controls, moving this through center ice. We got Frank out. Grand Junction throws this into the corner. Wayman will tap that one around. Campen in for pressure. Grand Junction brings this one back to the Comet corner. Sends it behind to the other side. Grand Junction there first. Comets. Comets finally break that one out. There's going to be offsides by Grand Junction. Oh, sorry, icing by Grand Junction. Whittle, Brody, Gregerson, Lynn, and Peddington out on the ice. Lynn will take the face off. Oh, Lynn with with a quick shot towards the goal. That'll go off a shin pad. Grand Junction breaks it out of the zone. Lynn, nice check on the boards. Headington. Brody's going to send that one up to Whittle. Gregerson with some speed. Shot towards the net. Goalie will save. Headington sends that one back to the boards. Oh, Gregerson. Gregerson comes over for pressure. That's going to bring an offsides call on Grand Junction. That'll bring out Dutton, McDade, Pepin, Sillers, Sims. 6:36 remains in the first period. We got a 1-1 score. Dutton with the face-off. Dutton looking for Pepin. Grand Junction turns this into the defensive zone. Sillers back to the corner, sends that behind the net. Grand Junction's going to send that one up center ice. That's going to get through all the players. Grand Junction into the defensive zone. Sims is going to send that one out. Dutton in for pressure, neutral ice. Pepin sends it up. Sims takes over center ice. Back to Sillers. Sillers to Sims. Sims looking to bring that one up. Colorado turns it back to the defensive zone. Sillers to McDade. McDade working this one up the boards. Dumps it deep. Got a line change by Comets. Heyman. Gastra. Back. All right, Kiffin with pressure. Colorado sends that towards the goal. Connor will cover. 5:06 remains in the first period. 1-1 score. Gastrock will take the face off. Gastrock camping. Heyman up front. Wayman and Hollenbach back deep. Boom. Nice count. Oh, good pressure for William. Almost causes the turnover. Shot by Grand Junction. Connor bats that one. Saves the first shot with the goal. Bats it with his stick wide. Grand Junction from the blue line. Connor will save. Oh, shot from Grand Junction. Connor will have a glove save on that one. So pressure on the net. Good saves from Connor there. Gregerson with the face-off. Gregerson back to Lynn. Lynn up the boards. Whittle on the move. Whittle, shot. Saved by the club. Brody looking for Gregerson. Brody, Gregerson, Brody. Up the center, Whittle with the one-timer. Wide of the net. Oh, that one finally breaks out of the zone. Comets clear. Send it back to Lynn. That gets through his stick. Deep into the Comet zone. Back to the Comet corner we go. Lynn on the move. Oh. Offsides. By Colorado. 3:55 remains in the first period. Dutton with the face-off. Dutton, Pepin, McDade, Sims, and Sillers out on the ice. Sims on the move. Nice bank off the boards, loses it off the stick. Gonna try to set it up here. Sims behind the Grand Junction net. Sims, passes off. Pass Dutton. Oh, he's fast. Dutton. Ooh. Over to Sillers. Sillers working this one to McDade. McDade trying to work this one up the boards. Puck comes out of the board. Dutton's got a hold of it. Dutton. Into pressure. Grand Junction causes the turnover. Oh. Hollenbach with a nice check. Offsides by Grand Junction. All right, Campen, Gastrock, Heyman, Wayman, Hollenbach out on the ice. Gastrock at the faceoff. Gastrock over to Campen. Campen to the other side. Heyman. Heyman will work this one into the offensive zone. Skates it into the corner. Heyman with a nice check. Hollenbach. That one gets past his stick. They got 2-on-1. Hollenbach for the back check. Nice blocker save by Connor. Heyman. Heyman comes away with it, trying to get that one to Campen. He's a stride off of the pass. That one comes back to the defensive zone. Hollenbach into the corner. Callan coming in for the check. Ooh, Grand Junction sends that. Connor gets a pad on it. Wayman trying to work this one up the boards into traffic. Heyman to Gastrock. Gastrock, oh shoot, bad line change by the Comets. Ugh. Ooh, quick shot by Grand Junction. Connor with a save. Gregerson on the move. Line change by Comets. Gregerson with the shot. That'll be wide of the net. Ooh. Then, ooh. Nice save by Connor. Doesn't give up the rebound. Covers it. 1:36 remains in the first period. A 1-1 score. Colorado's got some good shooters and fast skaters. Gregerson with the faceoff. Gregerson back to Lynn. Lynn to Jeremy. Jeremy's got to get some wheels. That's going to be an icing call. Dang. All right, Gregerson. Gregerson. Oh. Gregerson causes a steal. Trying to look for a little room. Gregerson through the lines with the shot wide. Jeremy holds the blue line. Grand Junction breaks it out. Grand Junction through the lines. Oh. Nice goal by Grand Junction there. Defense never picked up the player. All right, Grand Junction 2, Comets 1. Got some work. 1:07 remains in the first period. Comets need a goal. All right, let's see. Dutton, McDade, Pepin, Sims, and Sillers. Dutton up to McDade. McDade into the offensive zone. Maybe it's on them. Oh, it's on us. Hooking. McDade's got to get a hooking call. Dutton, Pepin, Sims, Sillers. Comets go on a penalty kill. 47 seconds remains in the first period. Down, Comets down a goal. Dutton to Sims. Sims out of the zone. Tries to thread it up the boards. He's going to get turned around. Nice poke check by Pepin. Sends it deep into the zone. Colorado's going to send it around to the other side. Colorado across the ice pass. Oh, nice save by Connor. Sims will pick up the rebound, send it up the ice. That's going to be an icing call on the Comets. 17 seconds remain in the first period. 1:30 on the Comet penalty. So Comets still on a power kill. Penalty kill. Gastrock with the face-off. We got Gastrock, Campen, Wayman, Hollenbach out on the ice. Grand Junction with the shot. That'll be wide. Colby sends that one up the ice. That's going to come out of the zone. Gastrock for pressure. Colorado sends it to the other side. Nice poke check by Campen. That'll be into the first period. So 1:13 remains on the Comet penalty. Comets will start the second period on a penalty kill. Score into the second. Comets 1, Grand Junction 2. Or 2. Or more. We should have seen these guys in pole play. All right, second period about to get underway here. It's taking the ice. Looks like Hollenbach, Wayman. Oh. Gastrock and Campen coming out. 1:13 remains in the Comet penalty. And Junction will take the face-off. Campen back to Hollenbach. Hollenbach to Gastrock. Gastrock into the zone. Sends it towards the goal. That'll be wide. Oh, two good saves by Connor. Gastrock sends it out of the zone. Oh, come on, he could have caught that. All right. Out whistle will bring out Headington, Lynn, Fragerson, and Heyman. They waved that one off? but they didn't wave the yellow one off? All right. Gregerson into the zone. Grand Junction on the move. Heyman, nice back check. Headington will force the Colorado player wide. Puck will come over to the other side. Gregerson breaks it out of the zone. Gregerson with a little room into the offensive zone. Goes back to the corner. Grand Junction sends this one up the boards. Jeremy holds the blue line. Gregerson across the ice. Moves that to Headington. Headington with the shot. That'll be wide. Or sorry, that's Lynn. Gregerson holds his own. Comets full strength. Grand Junction slides that one around. It's going to be an interference call on Bruce, so Comets straight back to the penalty box. 2 minutes on the board for the Comets. Back to penalty kill. 10:50 remains in the second period. We got Sillers, Dutton, Sims, McDade out on the ice. Dutton with the face-off. Dutton to McDade. McDade into the offensive zone. The shot, that'll go off a Grand Junction shin pad, get turned around. Grand Junction on the move. Oh, Sims trying to. Oh, Grand Junction sends it up the ice. That's going to clear the zone. Grand Junction controls center ice. Sends it. All right. It's going to be icing call on the Comets. That'll come back to the defensive zone. 1:17 remains on the Comet penalty. Comets still trying to kill this penalty off. We got Wayman, Hollenbach, Pepin, Gastrock out on the ice. Gastrock with the face-off. Pepin with a nice poke check. Bennett with the poke check, doesn't quite clear the zone. Ooh, nice save by Connor. Rebound comes wide. Ooh, another good save by Connor. Shot from the blue line. Connor will cover. 1:03 remains on the Comet penalty. Gastrock, Pepin, Wayman, Hollenbach out on the ice. Gastrock with the face-off. Come on. Come on. Oh. Oh, Bennett. Oh. God dang. Puck slides around to the corner. Oh. Grand Junction from top of the circles. Connor will cover. 33 seconds remain on the penalty. Let's see, Campen, Heyman, Headington, Sillers out on the ice. Heyman with the face-off. Campen. Oh, the Sillers get a hold of it. Taps it out of the zone. 24 seconds remain on the penalty. Go, go, go! Campen will get a stick on that one. Grand Junction moving this one around. Nice defense by Pennington. Comets full strength. Come on, come on. Break this out. Will. Oh. Gets tied up in the Grand Junction skate. Grand Junction sends it across. Oh. Shot from Grand Junction. That'll be wide high, maybe off the post. Quintel going in for the check. Heyman trying to break this one out. Heyman skates this out. Oh, shoot. Heyman drops the pass back, but Will going in for a change. Oh, Grand Junction with a couple shots. Good defense by the Comets. Gastrup trying to race up to the puck. Sillers trying to work this up to Whittle. Sillers sends it up the ice. It's going to be an icing call on the Comets. Back to the defensive zone we go. Brains, Whittle, Brody. Hollenbach. Let's see, Hollenbach, Wayman, Gregerson, Brody, Whittle out on the ice. Grand Junction sends that around. Hollenbach's going to send that one up the ice. Grand Junction will take over, slide this one up. Gregerson will take a hold of it in the offensive zone, sends it towards the net. That'll get caught behind Jeremy, behind the Colorado net. Hollenbach to Gregerson. Gregerson towards the net. Oh. Colorado on the move. Nice poke check by Hollenbach. Colorado sends it around to the other side. They're going to skate it out of the zone. Brody. Hollenbach will send that one out of the zone. Colorado sends it up the ice. Jeremy, skate! What's happening? Hollenbach up the ice. Colorado take over. Nice check by Hollenbach. Oh, the pass will go into Jersey. Icing by the Comets. So back to the defensive zone we go. 6:06 remains in the second period. Colorado has us by a goal. All right. Looks like we got a little fatigue from the Comets. Dutton with the face-off. Dutton, Pepin. Oh. Oh, Pepin with a little room. Oh. Can't quite get the shot off. Oh. Colorado on the move. Oh. Oh. Goal by Colorado. He just skated right in. We better talk to Connor, get his head on. It's like he's getting frustrated. All right. 5:40 remains in the second period. Colorado 3, Comets 1. Dutton with the faceoff. McDade, Pepin, Peddington, Min out on the ice. Icing on the Comets, so back to the defensive zone we go. face-up. Gastrock, Lynn, Campen, Gastrock, Heyman, Lynn, and Sillers out on the ice. Campen with the wrap. Ooh. Lynn winds up. Oh, Lynn. Got to bring that one out of the zone. Gets it over to Heyman. Heyman tries to tap that one forward. And Junction sends it into the defensive zone, wide of the net. Oh, Campen into the zone. Drops it to Lynn. Oh, Heyman almost with the tip there. Oh, God. Oh, he is offsides. Shot by Lynn. Goalie will save. Yeah, he was. Comets got away with the call there. Jeremy was definitely offsides. Ref's not really calling the offsides. Gregerson, Brody, Whittle, Wayman, Hollenbach. Gregerson to Brody. Brody with the shot. Wayman with the shot. Oh, Jeremy picks up the rebound. Glove saved by the Colorado goalie. Good shots on net by the Comets crew. Gregerson, Whittle, Brody, Hollenbach, and Wayman. Gregerson to Wayman. Wayman holds his zone, sends it to the corner. Others chase that down. Colby turns this one the other direction. Colby working this one up the boards, gets turned around. Poke check by Brody, brings it out of the zone. Colorado sends it back in. Hollenbach behind the Comet net. Sends it to Brody. And Junction turns it around. Gregerson with a little room. Loses it on the blue line. Jeremy sends it deep to the corner. Line change by Comets. McDade, Pepin, Siller, Sims. Gregerson towards the goal. That'll be wide. Oh, Pepin with a turnover. Sends it to the zone. Frank picks it up in the corner. Into pressure. Gregerson fighting for the puck. Sends that up to the blue line. Diego towards the goal. Pepin gets a stick on it. Pepin. Oh. Colorado picks it up. Sillers comes up for pressure into the corner. Colorado's going to send it all the way around. Diego to McDade. McDade to Dutton. Dutton. Oh. Sims. Oh. Dutton finally crashes one in the net. I think we had the whole line touch the puck there on that. Dutton, Pepin, McDade all crashing the net, all taking whacks at it. Dutton finally buries one in the net. Comets 2, Colorado 3, 2:17 remains in the second period. Comets need another goal. Colorado still in the lead by 1. We got Heyman, Gastrock, Campen, Lynn, and Peddington. Lynn slides this one around. Yeah, nice Good turnover. Heyman towards the net. Rebound loose. Junction picks up the rebound. Gastok in for pressure. Turns it back behind the Colorado net. Heyman, oh my gosh, are you serious? Heyman's going to pick up a penalty. No? What? 10 minutes? Oh. 2 and a 10. Check from behind. Heyman. Ew. Was it?
2 and 10.
No, I know. Was it a legit call? Didn't look that bad to me.
I don't think.
Why? Seems like they're calling a bunch on us. Nothing on them.
Just came in.
All right, so Heyman will pick up a 2 and a 10. 1:39 remains in the second period. Comets down a goal. Big penalty. Big penalty against the Comets here. We got Hollenbach, Wayman, Dutton, and McDade out on the ice. Dutton will take the faceoff. 1:39 remains in the second period. Comets will go on a penalty kill. All right, Hollenbach with a nice flip up the ice. Oh, Hollenbach tries to get that one out of the zone. Okay. Dutton in for pressure. And Junction fires off. That'll be wide of the net. Dutton will take over. Hollenbach trying to slide this one up the ice. That gets caught in. Oh, Grand Junction fires wide of the net. Grand Junction picks this one up at the blue line. Dutton in for pressure. Oh, nice shot. Hollenbach causes the turnover, sends it towards the net. Goalie will touch it, so no icing there. 55 seconds remain on the 2-minute penalty for the Comets. Same player. We got Gregerson, Dutton, Wayman, Hollenbach on the ice. Wayman will come behind the Comet net. Trying to move this one up the ice. Grand Junction will send that around to the other side. Hollenbach will pick it up, send it out of the zone. Grand Junction into neutral ice, brings it back into the defensive zone. Good pressure by Hollenbach and Wayman. That'll be buzzer for into the second. So into the second period, we got 21 seconds remaining on the penalty. Score Comets 2, Colorado 3. Comets will start the third period on a penalty kill. Heyman will stay in the box to serve his 10-minute.
Can you explain that penalty a little?
Chucking from behind, so it was a 2 and a 10. Apparently the Colorado player turned his back when Callan came in for the check, and so was checking from behind.
That explains what Jerry was talking about. I'm going to make that case.
I don't know. All right, here we go. Start of the third period. Gastrock will take the face off. We got Lynn, Whittle, Gastrock, and Sims out on the ice. 21 seconds remain on the penalty kill for the Comets. Whittle sends this one into the corner of the offensive zone. Oh man, just getting schooled. Diego back to the Comet corner. Trying to work this one to Gastrock. Whittle floats high. That'll come out of the zone. Nice penalty kill for the 2-minute. Comets full strength. Sillers, Sims, Gastrock, Whittle, and McDade out on the ice. Colorado moves this back to the defensive zone. Sims back to the puck. Sims to Gastrock. Gastrock battle on the blue line, breaks it out of the zone. Colorado will take over. Neutral. Colorado coming into the zone with speed. Colorado. Gastrock will throw that one down the ice. It's going to be icing call on the Comets, but that'll bring out some fresh legs. Brakerson, Lynn. All right, we got Brakerson, Dutton, Headington, Lynn, and Brody out on the ice. Gregerson with the face-off. Nice. Draws it back to Lynn. Lynn sends it up the ice. That pass will go wide of the Comet, who's looking for Dutton, wide of Dutton, and bank off for an icing call on the Comets. Brakerson with the face-off. Brakerson. Lynn skates it out of the zone. Lynn into the offensive zone. Shot that's going to go off a stick high of the net. Let's see, Gastrock, McDade, Campen, Hollenbeck, Wayman out on the ice. Gastrock with the face-off. Gastrock to McDade. McDade to Hollenbeck. Turnover. Wayman. Wayman to McDade. McDade to Campen. Campen trying to turn this one up the ice. Campen sends that one to the corner. There you go, Wayman, nice catch. Wayman into the zone. Gastrock. Colorado into the defensive zone, sends it. Connor will send that one. Campen into pressure into the offensive zone. Colorado behind the net. Gregerson will come in for pressure. Leo to Brody. Brody, Brody turning this one up ice. Colorado will turn it around. Nice poke check by Gregerson. Colorado turns it up the ice. Sillers to Frank. Frank into the zone. Frank for the shot. Oh, wide. Colorado into the zone. Rubbing with speed. Oh. Nice defense by Diego. Come on, Diego! Colorado comes away with it. Colorado with the shot. Oh. Right of the net. Come on, break this out. Oh. Oh. Sillers tries to move this one. Finally breaks it out of the zone. Frank in for pressure. Right on the red line. Frank, nice tip pass over to McDade. McDade towards the goal. Oh, Lynn was there. Pass was off the ground. Lynn couldn't get a stick on it. Oh. Dutton. Nice poke check by Darren. Oh, Hollenbach to Lynn. Lynn into the zone. Lynn with the shot. Oh, Lynn with the rebound. Oh. Dutton with the shot. Colorado sends it down the ice. Icing call on Colorado. 8:22 remains in the third period. We got a score. Colorado 3, Comets 2. Good pressure on the net by the Comets. That'll bring out Wayman, Sims, Whittle, Campin, Gastroff. Gastroff with the face-off. That one's got a slow roll out of the offensive zone. Campin turns it. Colorado into the zone. Blocker saved by Connor. Wayman brings that one out of the zone. Sims to Campin. Campin into pressure. Colorado turns him around. Colorado into the zone. Diego. Oh, come on. Oh, Colorado works that one towards the goal wide. Colorado sends it across the ice. Colorado will hold the zone. Oh. Come on. Yeah! Nice block shot by Hollenbach. Ooh, Hollenbach with the stick on it. Go, go. Oh, schooled. Ooh, shot by Colorado. Not sure if Connor got a blocker on that, but that's going to go wide high. Woo. Hollenbach slides this one around. Oh. Colorado right back in the zone. Hollenbach. All right. So icing call on the Comets will bring out some fresh legs. We got Peddington, Campin, Gregerson, Whittle. No, Peddington, Gregerson, Sillers. Gregerson with the face-off. Oh, Sillers sends it up the ice. That's going to be icing call. Peddington, Brody, Campin, Sillers, Gregerson out on the ice. 6:32 remains in the third period. Comets down a goal. All right, Gregerson the net. He gets turned around. Ooh, Sillers to Campen. Campen out of the zone. Campen sends that one into the ice. Brody in for pressure. Oh, we got a line change by the Comets, so high stick on somebody. All right, so high stick on a Colorado player, number 9, going to the penalty box. Comets will go on a power play for the first time in this game. 5:59 remains in the third period. Comets still down a goal. 2 minutes on the board for Colorado. Dutton with the faceoff. Dutton, McDade, Lynn up front, Sims and Wayman back deep. Hey. All right. That one's going to come out of the zone. Sims sends it right back in. Dutton in for pressure. Now it's going to come out of the zone. Sims to Lynn. Wayman. Wayman into the zone. Dutton scoops it up. Offsides by the Comets. 1:40 remain in the power play for the Comets. Comets regrouping a little bit. Pepin joins the ice. We got Pepin, Dutton, McDade, Sims, and Wayman out on the ice. Dutton with the face-off. Colorado on the move. Colorado moving this one through neutral ice. Nice poke check by Diego. Diego with the little room, moves it up the ice. Diego behind the net, Colorado net. Dutton with the shot, that'll be wide. Hollenbach holds the zone. Pepin in for pressure. Diego, Hollenbach scoops this one up. Hollenbach, shoot, high. Colorado breaks it out of the zone. Peddington will scoop that one up. Peddington into neutral ice. Pass off to McDade. McDade to Hollenbach. Hollenbach into the zone. Hollenbach with the shot. Loose puck. Goalie will cover. 45 seconds remain on the power play for the Comets. 4:44 remains in regulation time. Comets need a goal to tie this up. Lynn, Gastrock, Campen, Hollenbach, Peddington out on the ice. So Gastrock will take the face-off. Hollenbach will take the face-off. Campen. Are you kidding me? Right in front of him. Oh my gosh. It's ridiculous. Peddington into the zone. Comets clear. Lynn sends it up the ice. Gastrock into the zone. Gastrock and pressure. Colorado comes away with it. Siller sends it towards the goal. That'll be wide. That'll come out of the zone. Colorado full strength. Come on. Go. Hit it. Back with a little room. Moves around the first player. Trying to move around the second. Lynn loses it. Nice defense by Diego. Lynn. Gregerson. 3:19. Gregerson in for pressure. Colorado in the. Colorado centers it. Nobody's able. Oh! Colorado with the shot. That'll go wide. Somebody got a stick or a pad or something on it. Diego trying to break this one out. Colorado turns it around. Diego into pressure. Colorado slides this one up to the blue line. Sends it across the ice. Sillers will chase this one down. Shot wide high. Gregerson behind the common net. Sends it up the ice. Oh, Colorado sends it off the ice. We got a line change by Comets. Saved by Connor. 2:17 remains in the third period. Comets still need a goal to tie. All right, we got a timeout call by one of the coaches. Timeout. Comets. So 2:17 remains in the third period. Comets 2, Colorado 3. Need a goal to tie. Both teams full strength. Comets taking a much needed breather. Fifth game of the tournament. Fatigue starts to set in. Also playing at altitude, which is a factor for the Alaskans. Colorado will be an advantage on that one since they play at altitude all the time. All right. Comets take the ice. We've got Pepin, Dutton, McDade, Sillers, Sims out on the ice. Dutton with the face-off. Sims on the loose, up the ice. Pepin crushing it up, tripping. Finally get a tripping call. Finally get a tripping call. Colorado will go to the penalty box. 2:03 remains and regulation time on the clock. Comets will go on a power play. All right. Looks like we're bringing Gregerson, Dutton, McDade, Sillers, Sims on the ice. Jeez. Colorado with a breakaway. Shot will be saved. Tripping on Gregerson. All right, so all right, so tripping call on Gregerson, 2 minutes, and then there'll be a bench minor on the Comets. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 players, so before 1:46 remain in the third period. Comets down a goal. Oh, no. All right, 3 players for the Comets, so Comets will be down a player. Okay, Dutton. Dutton calling back McDade on the ice. Colorado moved this to the back of the net, Comet net. McDade moving this one up the ice. Oh. Dutton fight. How's that not a check from behind? All right, glove save by Connor. 1:06 remains in regulation. Comets down a player. And need a goal. It's something big to happen here. We got Sims, Gastrock, Heyman out on the ice. Gastrock with the face-off. Gastrock, Colorado will take over. Oh, Bennett. All right, so Colorado will get a 2-minute penalty, probably for interference. I don't know what the call was. Maybe roughing. Bennett with the face-off. Bennett, Sims, Heyman out on the ice. 3 versus 3 now on the ice. Just broke the minute mark, so 1 minute left to go. Sims holds the blue line. Oh! Offsides by Comets, but nice defensive play by Diego Sims to save the breakaway from Colorado. We got McDade, Dutton, Sims. McDade, Dutton, Sims on the ice. 48 seconds. 3 versus 3. Colorado sends it down the ice. Icing on Colorado. 43 seconds remain. Multiple penalties up on the board for both teams now. Comets need a goal to tie. Dutton, Hollenbach, Lynn. How do we have 4 players? Oh. Comets have pulled their goalie. Hollenbach. Oh, shot wide, empty net. Ooh, nice pass up to Hollenbach. Hollenbach. Oh, shoot. Oh, Dutton centers it. McDade can't get a hold of it. Colorado breaks it out in 17 seconds. Lynn up the ice. 9 seconds. Oh, Lynn with the shot wide. Offsides. 1.7 seconds. Lynn, McDade, Dutton, Hollenbach will stay on the ice. 1.7 seconds. Comets need to win the face-off with a quick shot. Comets need one to tie. What's happening? All right, looks like one of the Colorado penalties is cleared. So we got 4 versus 4 on the ice now. Comets still pulled their goalie. Lynn, Dutton. All right, so Colorado will take the win for the championship game. 1-goal game. Comets will be disappointed, but that was a tough match and good hockey by the Grand Junction, Colorado team and Comets. Comets, a lot of growth during the tournament. Saw some A lot of physicality, bigger players, different players, a lot of speed. Comets did a great job holding it down, had a great tournament. So thanks for tuning in. And good travel tournament for the Comets. Can't quite take home the hardware, but good tournament. So thanks for tuning in, and we will catch you back in Anchorage for the next games.
Good game, Comets!
Congratulations to both these teams on the honor of making it to this championship final. To begin the awards, we would like to recognize our runner-ups, the Anchorage Comets. And now our champions, the Junction River Ox.